well around the lineup. Not something you can say a lot about their draft, but it seems like they've learned something from the last game.
Yep. We await, though, the last piece of the puzzle here for Fnatic. We were hoping for maybe a bit more magical burst or something, but we'll have to see what they decide on.
Well, it could still be the mid-juggernaut that we have seen a lot.
That's for sure.
It's very hard to gank. Like Mirana +1 is very hard to kill Juggernaut with, and lots of C teams especially run that. And then they would have to pick like another safe lane core.
I mean, Timbersaw's still in there. Is he out of the equation?
I don't like Timbersaw for him so much. Against the many stunts that you see on the side of MVP Phoenix, it's going to be hard to play.
Medusa, of course.
Oh, wow. The Fnatic staple, or at least it had been a staple for a while, the Medusa. Gentlemen, now with the drafts before us, what's your last opinion on this matchup for Game 2?
I really say just the South, but yeah, he's got no health. He's only got one pool tango. He can't even use it for 15 seconds. This is going to hurt, but top lane, the first blood. Is it going to happen? MVP diving.
4-man shield. Oh, he missed Jukes. Brad will get the kill.
Maybe hoping to fog MVP. Could have potentially tangoed his way through, but in this lane in general, the Void is, at this stage, too tanky. He will trade blows. Ogre's not a hero you want to go on. But with all three, if they catch the Void out, potentially can at least force the time walk. Getting a kill is going to be very difficult.
3-4-3 will get beat up on. They have some good lockdown. The smoke screen can help. They'll use it, but they need shackles. They're going to find it on Febby instead. They want to go for the easier kill. I don't know how much easier it is with 8 armor, but they already get the ether shock off. The body block comes through from 3-4-3, and he will not make it out for Ev. Time walks off some of that damage. The bash comes out, and 3-4-3 will get traded away.
He might be in trouble here, though, as the creeps are not cooperating, and Fnatic snipe him. It really felt like MVP could have just walked away. Fnatic, they drop you for MVP in that bottom lane. It's not much of a kill lane. Oracle Sven, especially if you go for the standard Sven build with the cleave max, is not a lane that has much kill potential at all. And as a result, Slardar really able to do whatever he wants. Doesn't have to resort to Iron Talon jungle. And this is where Slardar generally struggles if he's going to, is in the laning stage.
Smoke screen, time walk away. Then get the shackles off, though, and they're going to use the Blade Fury again. And Febby, he's got 8 armor, but he cannot withstand that magic damage coming out from Fnatic, and it's just another kill going their way.
Smokescreen plus Shackles has a lot of kill potential. They're going to go for another one.
This should be a kill. Great Smokescreen. It timed perfectly with that. And Shackles coming out, and Ether Shock, of course. Now Febby getting dove under the tower, another Ether Shock, and that's a double kill for mid one. This top lane is devastating for MVP.
If they're going to get back in this game, are going to need to turbo farm Sven and Mirana. These are 2 heroes that can catch up quite nicely. But despite the Sven Dominator build, the Sentry is going to stop the Ancient stacks.
Dubu, bottom lane. Oh, look at that damage coming out. The amp, the Purifying Flames, and he dies. He Purifying Flamed himself after the Fate was off.
They have not...
They're slow hero, but they have the Bloodlust now on Forev.
There's the bubble.
Through, and they hit the Chronosphere. Purifying Flames, Fortune's End should be enough to bring down at least the support, and it will be. But here comes 3-4-3. Omni Slash, they get the Fatedic. The Omni bounces the wrong way, but they do break down the Void. And now they've rotated up. Ohio looking for more. Febby, he's going to get chomped down. And of course, that's going to be more than enough damage. And a double kill for mid one.
Huo trying to come in from the river. He lets an arrow go, moves ahead, and Fnatic stepping their game up here against MVP, looking even stronger than they did in previous days and at the right time. This team appears to be getting hot. They have the Shaman wards. They're not dropping them for tier 1. Dubu looking for the deny, but he gets hexed.
What a hex from DJ. Will they go any further? He drops the ward, then he gets the ward trap off. No time walk available. Smoke screen. They have the Stone Gaze. They've got the lockdown on MP. They'll lose the Void. They might lose MP as well. Mushi running low on mana, however.
He's very tanky. I don't know if they can kill the Sven, but they force out the God Strength. They get the kill. 3-4-3. Trapped in the wards for now. It looked pre-battle over the Ancients rages, and now the little Riki could be a kill.
Stormhammer coming out. They should have enough damage here. Smoke screen, the miss is coming through. The Blink Strike, are you kidding me? 3-4-3 actually made it out alive there with 27 HP.
Oh dear, MVP really whined. They scan though, they see a hero under the tower. Oh sorry, that's the Dire Skin actually, Dire Skin. But still, now even worse for MVP if they try to go. Fnatic will know. They have the lane ward.
Ohio has a Blink Dagger. He has his Blink Slithering Crush ready. They could go on this if they want to. But the Chrono comes out, it hits onto 2. The arrow will come through, it'll hit on a mid 1. And 3-4-3 will not die first. There's going to be the Purifying Flames Fortune's End. Blade Fury coming out. Is it enough damage? Mid 1 just trying to escape. Bashed up and brought down.
RNG Gaming for MVP. This has been a source of many a comeback for them. Can they find it here? Stone Gaze a bit late, but they look to kill off the Sven. He will die to that last nuke. Salvaged by the Dusa. 4F backing away. Still 3 heroes dropping for Fnatic. MVP, I mean, on top as far as numbers go, though they do lose their most farm hero, but Ohio, he's not done yet.
The 2-man crush the Mystic Snake. The arrow will hit Ohio. Forever. Time walks away. They're not done yet. Ohio's still rather tanky, and Kyo doesn't have the damage to deal with this. They just want to get out for MVP, and it looks like they might, but no. Ohio says no. Another crush, another blanket, another kill for Fnatic as Mushi picks it up.
When they had the ultimate advantage, so overall trade, still I think MVP's okay with it, but they're by no means delighted.
QO's out of the smoke screen
no
now.
Leap.
Oh, he's got Leap in 3. He walks back into the silence, and he will only further his death. And again, shut down before getting
to get kills while Fnatic move in mid. They want 4M, but Dubu is behind him. Could be a good opportunity to turn around.
That false promise ready and waiting is Ohio. Not only him, but another hero situated. They're all 3 going in. They will actually see Dubu and go, and they immediately burst him down. And 4M will have to time walk away, but he's already going up to the north, heading towards that top rune spot. He's going to find a bounty rune, not the rune he wanted, but Ohio getting ready for another crush. And almost in range, and there it is. Moonlight Shadow, but they have the amp damage up for him still. Can time walk away, but not if he gets shackled up. Looks like it will be the kill of the Omni/LD, and I don't think they're done yet.
That cloud was so good. Sven blinks in, wanting to turn the fight, but he walks into the cloud. Then the crush as well. MP could be dropping here too. They slice down the Sven, turn him into shish kebab. It's 4, might be 5, a triple for mid 1. And oh, by the way, did I mention there's a Medusa in this game? Mushi just ignoring the fight, hitting the tower mid.
To defend.
Yeah, Oracle and that earlier kill. So here's the Chrono. Hold that thought. Catches down DJ, but the Stone Gaze to disengage. Where's the follow-up damage? Mirana can't even walk into it. They might get the DJ kill. No! Crush! Amp! He lives for now. Finally will fall. 4M forced to run away. But that's all they've gotten so far, Mont.
Mushi getting chased down the Stormhammer. A great crush and smokescreen on top. Can they stop this push forward? Dust is up. They'll find 3-4-3. They want another kill, and they might find it. The jump out again. The blink strikes. They will bring down Mushi, the more important target.
And they get the bash of Freaky too! Oh, the RNG for MVP. Mid 1, now trying to retreat. He's the Aegis carry, but if they kill him once, you better believe they can kill him twice. It's that MVP magic right when they need it. Could be 4 heroes. The crush from Ohio again, trying to save the day. Now the 4-step back, but the chase is on.
Stormhammer, they don't need the bash. The Fortune said they'll bring down mid 1, and they are looking for Ohio. All of a sudden, MVP diving tier 1s, looking for more kills, and they will just barely miss on Ohio as he blinks up to the high ground. But what a turnaround. A lot of gold going the way of MVP, and just at the right time. They say we're not done yet. We're forcing game number 3. We're going to try smoke, though, and this time they might be successful again.
3-4-3, though. Great positioning. He's going to reveal this one, but they still find it opening. The Chrono on 2. DJ caught out. They're going to lose the roster. Then the bash with Ohio. He might drop as well. He will.
Now mid 1 in trouble. Has to use his Blade Fury to get away. Mushi, will they dive under the tower again? Another bash for him. This time the Stone Gaze is out. They have the healing ward up for him. Getting low. Will not be able to time lock. And they will get MP with the Omni Slash. Mushi says, I'll turn this around. I've got the ultimate, and they're looking for more.
Mushi playing the carry here. Febby, no, he's going to drop, end up getting away, but mid 1 will get sniped by QO. Can he make it out, though? Pound leaping away, and now the chase. They don't have much catch from these two. I think QO escapes. And that's Stone Gaze. They almost didn't even get the kill there on the Void.
I'm looking for more as Mushi might round the corner here.
But while that was happening, they actually managed to snipe the Mirana bottom lane. Another death here. QO struggling. They do find Mushi.
He's going to get caught. He has the Stone Gaze, the Chronosphere, though, and everyone stoned up right now. But finally, the Chrono will end, and Mushi is out of mana. Do they have the damage? NP was hexed up. He should go down here, and yes, Mushi will get dropped finally by the Purifying Flames.
They committed a lot for that Mushi kill. Fnatic are feeling confident to turn a fight around. No Chrono. God Strength going to wear off, but they have to get in.
Now, they're going to be forced back more than likely when they really just want to roast or at least contest it. They've already TP'd up 1, and that's going to be QO. He's pretty speedy, though. He can head back to that roast pit pretty quickly, but Fnatic are already making their move. Not into the pit, however.
Good positioning by MVP here, though, and they're going to nail the Chrono, catching out 2.
3-4-3 might be the first to drop. Stormhammer will finish him off. There's the Super Wards. Dubu caught by them and taking plenty of damage. False Promise not there in time, but Ohio's looking for more, and here comes mid 1.
They didn't have the follow-up damage into that Chrono. We're just not seeing the Mirana combination, but a nice snipe there with the arrow, unfortunately.
Serpent Wards were dropped, but also Chronosphere was used as well. And they'll blink in time dilation to the high ground. Stone Gaze forced out. Ohio comes in with the crush. Forev still Nano ready, but now MP.
Oh, DJ, he blinks and he goes Scepters right as MP goes for the point-blank Svenstun.
Turned it to be one of the biggest CM games we've seen. Now he's going to do well in Ohio. Initiating first. Here comes DJ to help out and fall with plenty of lockdown. Void is done.
He may need to buy back, or this lane could be in trouble here. He has the buyback. Chrono is up in about 15-10 now.
Oh, MP cannot afford to go down. Good force back from Febby, but still, there is that buyback that you were talking about, and that's just good, really good lane position.
The supports looking for kills behind them, the Void farming and setting up team fights, and instead they're getting caught out.
The courier was there, Dubu getting items delivered, and now the Chrono misses. Forev has to just get out now.
Oh, they're in trouble. Dubu getting run down, the Moonlight Shadow used to disengage. The dust is there. Maybe they can turn this. 343 popped instantly. The crush gets dodged by the BKB, but Mushi zones them all back. Now turning on the Juggernaut. Omni Slash already committed. Basically all the big spells down. That's where Mirana can take over as QO rushing after the Dusa wants to hurt her away and find the backliners. It's Ohio down next. MVP, they take 3 after an airball Chrono. Maybe 4F just needs to keep on missing.
That's the case. There's a lot of forces. There's a lot of ways for MVP to escape and get out. So Scotty will help. Like, here's the smoke from MVP looking to interrupt the high ground. They might find 343 or Ohio.
It's the Riki again out in front. Notice 343 always positioned to try to scout these smokes, but he will get caught and he will pay.
Here's the Chrono for 1. Riki down for 36 seconds. It's not the biggest pickup, but a kill is a kill for MVP Phoenix, and now they have the numbers advantage.
That confident to move in. Good timing on the smoke there. Roshan Aegis now reclaimed.
Moonlight Shadow, there's 2 heroes in that top lane, but mid 1 and DJ, they get caught out. MP looking for the Stormhammer. They get the bash up from 4F. There's going to be the God Strength, but MP slowed down by the defuse, but they get the bash again from 4F, and QO finishes it off with that Star Storm.
This is the power of Void. He's 7k down on the Juggernaut, but you wouldn't know it. He's the one man fighting with a level 4 Bloodlust. He can maybe scout, but see, every time 343's out in front, he just dies, and they don't have the cloud for the team fights. It's MVP forcing the issue. They just want to go high ground now.
They use the God Strength for it too, but MP doesn't get off his BKB, but it might not matter as 4F gets off the Chronosphere. Now the Omni Slash, and they blow off the Riki, but MP false promise at the very end, and he still might fall. We'll see if it's enough.
He backs away. MP is going to end up popping, so they get the kill on the Sven. It looked like he might just walk away scot-free. MVP in great position, but with Sven dead, Chrono down, and the Slardar still alive, they can potentially walk into Roche. They actually want to chase the Void. They're going to blink. The Crush connects. He walks back into the Ancient, into the Ward Trap. Oh no, he had seen the amp damage just wore off, and this amount of farm is going to be tough to deal with. And now MP, ooh, breaking the smoke.
Everyone's blinking which way. They don't know where to go.
Slardar's going to flank though.
They found Febby. That's it, though, for the time being. Fire Blast does get off. Ohio has that BKB. Chrono on it, too, and they're both on the edge. Ohio will fall first, and now Mushi, very tanky, but can he survive this? The Omni Slash going through. It's not enough damage, though, here, LD.
It's really doing nothing against the Warcry. Oh, that Sven. Man, he hits hard. MP just with one swoop, forcing it back. Now the Shackles, not enough to kill up QO. Flanking on the backside. The Dire Courier goes down. A train wreck of a fight for Fnatic. Losing 2, losing an Aegis, dropping the wards for naught. And then the Courier with 6k net worth as well. At least they get 4Ev. A magnificent fight overall from MVP if they get out.
They need to leave.
The key thing that really hurt them there was, could have been a difference maker.
Again, though, like you said, it's just the armor coming out from MVP is huge. Febby, though, about to get jumped on the smoke screen. This is not a huge pick, but he doesn't have buyback, and that might be the most important thing. It is 4 versus 5 now.
I can pop Fnatic's momentum entirely, and now they use the Moonlight Shadow. They're moving in. Who's going to get the jump? It is 4Ev. He's found Ohio.
He's almost certain to go down here. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. And he has no buyback either. Down for 70. And this leads them to Roche. But again, no Roche respawn just.
Satanic comes to mind. Potentially Rapier territory. But 3-4-3. See ya later.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Quick deletion maneuver.
He's just too squishy. I mean.
Despite the Riki pick, they have not maintained map control heading here later into the game, and now good usage of the illusions that 4F picked up, securing Roshan. I don't know if Fnatic even dare contest this.
Yeah, I think they might be too far away. The God Strength whittling Roshan down lower and lower. Now the Starstorm coming through, and they pick it up. They get the Aegis for the Mirana. They grab the cheese.
They're still going to look to fight, though.
So the Recrush is onto 2 now. The Omni Slash, but again, they have so much armor. Still, though, QO loses his Aegis almost instantly, and Mid-1 is going to try to keep going here, LD.
Good stone gazes. Mushi zones back the Sven. He has Satanic. He has BKB. Can he hit anyone during this time? He's getting slowed down, kited, controlled, and he never gets to swing that big sword. Dies in the end. 3 dead. Aegis pop. Fnatic say, screw your Aegis. Liners then go back for him.
They will find the cheese onto Ohio, keeping him alive after the Ethereal Blade coming out with a Dagon. There's the Chrono onto 2. They will go for 3-4-3.
What
QO.
a perfect little nook for QO, but it's not good enough.
Oh, that one last Blade Fury proc. Mid-1 goes back and he makes sure he gets that kill.
Now they have no Chrono for high ground defense, Mott.
They have buybacks. They're going to have to use them, but yeah, you're right. No Chrono, and that's one of the biggest abilities. On cooldown now for 79 seconds. And they will get the crush up onto Freb. He gets forced away, but he will fall. Starstorm not doing nearly enough, and Mushi is just tanking up the front line, going to work with a split shot. He wants his tower, he wants the game, he wants the series.
He's on his own, though. Backup needs to come. It's in the form of TJ. He arrives, and QO, despite the false promise, is dead like 10 times over at this point.
My lord. I think he brought back as well. QO will burst down, dead for 2 minutes with no buyback.
I think they killed him at TI7 with that one as well.
Oh my, he is deader than dead. They're going to head bottom at this point. MP will try to clear out the creep waves mid. He's got that God Strength back up. Again, no Daedalus to be able to have that 1 or 2 big swings. And even with that, Mushi still has the mana shield to go to work with, not to mention the Scotty, all of that. Ohio jumps in first, however. False promise used on Febby. Mid-1 will go with the Omni Slash. Is it enough? They're already going to work. There's the Stone Gaze. MP getting kited, and MVP getting routed as well. MP cannot afford a death here, and he's about to go down.
Oh, with that Abyssal Blade and the Stone Gaze, the Scotty slow, Sven, all these items, no ability to hit. 1 swing of the sword brought 3 heroes down to half, but there was no follow-up. They've not managed to combo the Chrono with the God Strength this game. Just haven't found the big team fight execution they needed. Fnatic, now the Chrono, it's a good one.
And he's on the edge. He's not in the Chronosphere. He doesn't have God's Strength, though. It's not enough. The Great Stormhammer onto 2. Mid-1 slow, and he will get brought down. Not done yet. 3-4-3 getting chased. And it looks like Mushi has to do this all on his own, but Mid-1 buys back and TP's in.
Looks to rejoin the fight. MP standing his ground with the shackles from DJ. Stretch Armstrong from the Philippines has a message for MP, and there it is. GG. Fnatic continue their rampage through the lower bracket. Guaranteed top 4, and with a win in their next series, it would be the first time a Southeast Asian team has made it to the top 3 since Orange back at TI3. What a run this has been, and what a showing from Fnatic. I really felt like MVP could have had that game.
They were close a couple of those times, and it was that one fight top, I feel like that really, it didn't do them in, but it certainly didn't help. It was the God Strength coming out from the Sven. They had to back away. They lost a couple of heroes in the process. They didn't need to take the fight.
Great showing for both these teams, Mott. They really left it all on the stage, and Southeast Asia as a region has to be so proud of their teams. 3 in the top 8, 1 in the top 4, with a chance still at first place. Fnatic, with all the momentum they've gained, is becoming a very scary team, and honestly, facing DC, I think those 2 teams will be very evenly matched. Should be a great series.
That's a toss.